Here's the part that nobody tells you when they say, just get in front of the camera. Most founders, marketers, and solo operators are not the problem. The camera's not the problem either. The problem is that getting a polished product video out the door requires a version of yourself that is rested, prepared, in a clean space with decent lighting, and willing to do however many takes it takes to get something usable. Sometimes that version of you is never available. Creatify built their avatar system specifically for that gap. The pitch is that you can make a product demo video that looks like someone showed up, set up a camera, and explained your product clearly. Except nobody really showed up. Nobody filmed anything. The whole thing was AI generated. What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric Hunsaker. On this channel, we look at SaaS tools the way you'd actually evaluate them before spending any real money. What they are, what they do well, what they don't. Today, we're looking at Creatify's avatar system for product demo video. Whether it actually works, what you should expect from the output, and who this is genuinely built for. What the avatar system is. Creatify's avatar library sits at over 1,500 AI-generated presenters. Free plan gets you access to around 300. Pro unlocks everything. The range covers different demographics, presentation styles, and contexts. Some are natural and professional, some are neutral and professional. Others are built around specific product categories, lifestyle, tech, apparel, e-commerce. The idea is that you find a presenter that fits your product and your audience, rather than defaulting to whoever is willing to be on camera. The underlying rendering model is called Aurora. It runs at 24 frames per second using a diffusion transformer architecture, which in plain terms means smoother motion and more reliable lip sync than what earlier AI avatar tools were producing. The practical ceiling is that it looks good, not that it looks indistinguishable from real footage. That distinction matters, and I'll come back to it. The avatars connect to Creatify Agent, which is the broader production system that the platform is built around now. The agent handles scripting, format selection, audio, and the quality review before anything is delivered. The avatar is the face of the ad, but the agent is what makes the production actually happen. How a product demo gets made. So the way this works in practice is that you give the agent a brief. Your product, your audience, what you want the video to accomplish. The agent researches your category, looks at what's performing in similar products on TikTok and Instagram, and builds a script around that research. Then it selects a format from a skills registry like UGC, product video, cinematic, and others, and assigns an avatar that fits the brief. From there, it generates the scenes, scores the audio, and runs a quality check on its own output before delivering a finished video. Brand names, product details, pricing, and key claims are locked in as constraints at the start of the pipeline so that the quality review can verify them throughout. The reason that matters is that AI video has a specific failure mode where a product label changes mid-shot or a feature claim shifts between cuts. The QA layer is what catches that before it ships. The whole process runs in just minutes. The output is platform ready for Meta, TikTok, Instagram, or wherever you're distributing. Auto versus flow, which way you work. So there are two modes inside the agent, and they're built for different needs. Auto runs in a chat interface. You describe what you want, the agent makes the creative decisions, and you get finished video back. Most people start here because the barrier to getting something out the door is low. You're reviewing output, not building it. Flow runs on a canvas. Same agent doing the same work, but you can watch each scene render and tweak the ones that you want to change without rerunning the entire video. If the avatar's library in one scene doesn't land the way that you wanted, you change that scene. The rest of the video stays exactly as it was. This is the mode for people who want to be precise about how the avatar presents the product, which for actual product demo content is often the right call. Both modes are in the platform now. Flow is the one that gives you the control level a product demo actually needs. The emotion tag system. One thing that makes a meaningful difference for product content specifically is the emotion tag system. You can embed tags directly in the script, things like excited or confident, and the avatar's delivery shifts to match that. Face, tone, body language. This matters because a product demo that runs at the same energy level for 2 minutes is easy to tune out. The emotion tags gives you a basic lever for pacing. You can hit the hook hard, bring the energy down for the technical explanation, and close with something that feels like a genuine recommendation rather than a recitation. That level of control over the avatar's performance is what separates this from earlier tools that produced flat, robotic output regardless of what the script said. Custom custom avatars. So the platform also has a custom avatar option for brands or creators where the presenter is the brand. You train the system on a recording of yourself, and from that point forward, you can generate video without sitting in front of the camera. The output is a version of you delivering whatever script the agent writes. The honest assessment here is that custom avatars are useful for a narrower set of people than the feature marketing suggests. If your audience doesn't associate your specific face with your brand, the custom avatar adds cost and setup complexity without a real payoff. So if they do, and you're producing content at a volume where filming every piece is the bottleneck, this is genuinely a practical solution. It requires a pro plan and a quality training session. What you put in determines what you get out, where the quality holds and where it does not. So AI avatar videos today, they're good enough to run in a paid channel and convert real customers. It's not indistinguishable from a real person on camera. The specific qualities that make it visible are consistent lighting, motion that's smooth in a way that human motion is not quite, and an absence of the small imperfections that read as authentic. Most viewers on a social feed watching a short form ad are not scrutinizing any of that. Some are, but for performance marketing, the conversion bar is set by what works, not by what looks most real. For longer form content where the viewer needs to feel like a real person is talking to them across several minutes, the gap is more noticeable. The quality trajectory is genuinely improving. The Aurora model renders better than what the platform was shipping 2 years ago, and the direction is towards better output over time. But know where it sits right now before you commit to a plan. Who this is actually for. The use cases where the avatar system produces the most value are performance marketing, specifically short form product ads for paid social channels where volume, speed, and creative testing matter more than production prestige. E-commerce and direct-to-consumer brands where the product is the point of the video, and getting a professional-looking presenter associated with it is most of the creative job. Founders and operators who know what they want to say but are not going to film themselves saying it. The fit is weaker for content where the viewer's trust in a specific real person is what makes the content work. There's a version of product video where the human behind it is the whole product. Avatar systems are not the right tool for that. So if you want to try Creatify's avatar system, we've got a link for you down in the description below. So the Creatify avatar system does what it promises at a level of quality that is genuinely usable in paid channels. The agent handles the production loop, so the barrier to getting something out the door is low. The emotion tags and flow mode give you real control over how the avatar performs. The brand safety layer solves a real quality problem that other tools in this space mostly ignore. The ceiling is that it's still AI generated video. If your audience needs a real person, this is not that. If your audience needs a clear product explanation from a credible presenter and you don't want to film it yourself, this is a very practical answer to that problem. So if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you want more reviews like this. And if you want to get started with Creatify, we've got that link for you down in the description. This is an affiliate link, which means we do earn a small commission when you use it at no extra cost to you. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you here in the next video.